YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with another sneaker review. This sneaker review is on the Nike Air Force 180. Now, too many people wasn't like, no one is really like checking for this kick. Number one, because 9 times out of 10 it's a basketball kick, and you know, unless you're just really a fan of Barkley, or you a, I don't even want to say a sneaker OG kind of, because usually you just pick up on the colors that he wore or whatever, but it's very seldomly is it like a retro plus colorway that actually comes out that you actually want to cop. And this one I damn sure didn't want to pay 140 plus tax for. So with this, I got it off Finish Line and I paid a little less than 50 bucks. So yeah, let me get off into the shoe. I actually seen a dude at the, after I had bought these, I was like, damn, ain't nobody rocking these. Then I went to the mall, seen one guy wearing them, but he didn't look like he was in the kicks though, because his kicks was kind of beat. I'm thinking about swapping the lace just so I can get a different color, but anyway, the color is sail and black. I got them in a size 10. Y'all are also in luck today because I bought my other Nike Air Max 180s out as well. So this is the shoe. Now in the sun and all that stuff, like it looks like chalk out here. It looks like chalk with this sail and everything. They actually used a longer hair nubuck. It almost kind of like looked like eraser shavings is all on this, and you just, you know, like that's how it's like. It's not that fine hairy nubuck. And it looked like somebody spilled something on this shoe. Now with this kick, it looks, it's more along the lines of a basketball kick with like a lifestyle colorway. They've been doing this on a few kicks, like the Nike Air Max 2 up tempo. A lot of us are familiar with the Duke joints, but they also came up with like that blue, that sky blue colorway with the white bottom, olive green colorway with the white bottom. This just fall in line with that kind of thinking. Hey, let's take a basketball sneaker that everybody likes or that has a following, and then we just gonna put some lifestyle colorways on it. I don't disagree with that. I think it's different. We're so used to getting it in its regular OG colorways, which isn't a problem, but it's also nice to see them switch it up for a moment. Now all of them are not hits. They do got some all black ones like this with a white midsole. They also have some all olive green in the upper with a white midsole as well. Those are okay. They so at the most to me, but surprisingly these were going for cheaper than those, and to me these look better than those. But jumping off into the shoe, man, I don't know if y'all know about the Nike Air Max 180. I've done like 2 of these videos on my channel of this shoe, and big ass wasp like right there, man. But I've done like 2. I've reviewed the OG one and the Olympic joint one. So yeah, this colorway had to go. It had to go, meaning like it had to come home with me, man. I ordered these off finishline.com. Got them for 47, almost a little less than 50, if not 50. But yeah, so because these were going for a deal, they might still be going for a deal now. I think it's that thing that happened like where, you know, they try to get rid of the light shoes before the fall, because a lot of people buy more darker shoes, black shoes, brown shoes, darker colored shoes, gray, towards the fall. But you know, people buy the white shoes towards the spring and the summer. So so with these, I scoped them, and this is one of them kicks that you scroll by when you looking at like other kicks or in the store. These are actually in stores as well, and you just kind of go by them because you walk past them, because it's like, I'm not gonna pay that for this, man. Again, I mean, it depends on if you really like this color. I think the color is cool. Got a little bit of glue bleeding out. But with this one, this was they're also using a Nike Air Max 180 bottom. The craftsmanship on here is okay. So you got this, again, you got the eraser feeling nubuck right here. Then towards the toe box, it's more short. And it looks like somebody like it arrives like this, guys. So like, it looks like it stains on it, like somebody accidentally put a little bit of bleach on it, like they was mopping the floor. And it didn't really too much get through, but they had like a spray bottle or something. So that's just the way the shoe comes, like polka dots. It's a little bit more like that cookie and cream like kind of like deal, like just in case you didn't notice that. As far as like the speckles go, so it's not nothing like, didn't nothing get on the shoe, that's just the design. I'm starting to notice a lot of glue bleeding out of it though. There must be sweat or something like that from the shoe sweating inside the box. So I might need to let these breathe on the outside a little bit. Also going to the inside, it's just an all white sock liner, the black Nike. You also got a mesh going up the tongue, and you also got a nylon like material at the top. Now that's typical of these kind of shoes, and I just want to get into the OGs as well. Obviously, you know, the ones that he wore and the ones I definitely like. This is the one that's that a lot of people notice as well, depending on if you really into your kicks or whatever. The Olympic one, everybody really knows that one too. When Barkley went to Barcelona '92 Dream Team Olympics. So these flames definitely fly. I just did a quick comparison. These are more nubuck or durabuck feeling, but the hair on here is more longer, and obviously y'all can see the color differences too, man. I mean, not too much to say about it. Still got the same kind of materials though, with the mesh tongue and the nylon or satin tongue. Nike Air Force 180, and not to be confused with the Nike Air Max 180, because that's a running shoe. And this is the other one that people are familiar with. And this is like one of my favorite Olympic shoes. Next to the Olympic 7 and the Nike Air Up Tempo Olympic. And these come out like, man, they retro these so many times. I think they retro this color damn near more than the actual color he played in, like with the Phoenix Suns. So, but this one comes out like every 4 years. Every time the Olympics come around, or a year before the Olympics come around, they drop these. But most of the time, like since I've been collecting kicks, they've already retroed this twice. 2012 they retroed these, and it was another time. It might have been around 2016 roughly when these came. But this is the 2012 model, okay. But they also had another one. This is the 2012 model, but they also had a 2016 model too. I'm also thinking about restoring this lightweight, because the paint is cracking at the midsole, and that's really it. You don't really too much see like a foggy like bubble all like that on these. So what y'all think? Nice for the summer. Crazy. But the original joint, and the kicks, I was just actually reviewing these. These are cool for like, I believe like with these, as far as like fits, black jeans of course, charcoal jeans, you know, dark charcoal or whatever. Any color damn near could go with this, because this is like a more subtle, anything kind of like colors, damn near just white and black. So it's almost, you know, you could match this with anything. And you could even bring the fall colors out as far as pants with this. So me, I was also thinking about maybe doing a lace swap with these, but I might just keep them subtle. If I did do a lace swap, it might be a bright lime green or something, or a lime pink, just to kind of bring lime pink neon pink or neon green, just to kind of bring like more of that pop of 90s kind of like to this. But I might just keep this subtle the way it is. Tell me what y'all think though in the comments though, man. I know this is not on everybody's radar. This is just one of those kicks that, like, if you if you think you could do something with it as far as a fit go or something like that, again, I know it's not the most hyped. The 180s was never really too hyped. The only time I ever seen 180s get hyped was when these dropped, you know, as far as this decade go. But that's basically it. But and with these too as well, the OG joints, OG colorway, these eventually slowly sell out, but they do hit sales racks, so that's pretty normal for 180s. Again, to me, it depends on the colorway. Strictly depends on the colorway that makes or breaks shoes. So with this, definitely was up my alley as far as colorway. You know, eventually I was gonna pick up one of them a hooping shoe like this that has a lifestyle colorway eventually, and this just one of the ones that actually caught my eye. Not everybody really got this though. I don't think this gonna be like a future classic or something like that. I just feel like you know, this shoe came out, and then eventually people, you know, ain't gonna know that it came out, and it depends on, like, you probably might see somebody with this on to actually want to have to get this or a review like this or something. So I don't want to be here too much longer though, man. I'm starting to burn the hell up. It's hot out here though. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through. Stay tuned for more videos. I got more sneaker videos, clothing videos, and talk videos. The weather's starting to die down some. I might start getting some fits together or whatever, so I can finally try to do that out here. But you know, it depends though, man. It depends. And then too, I gotta have the time, man. Again, I do this as a hobby. You know, I don't make no living off all this. I just show y'all my kicks as a hobby because, you know, this is what I actually do in real life anyway. So even if I didn't have a camera, and before I started recording videos, I was already doing the sneaker stuff. So not to brag, not to boast, I'm just saying, hey, you can't get this far, 500 plus videos, and be making this shit up. You have been broke by now. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Neil Goodfella Neil. Peace.